Hello, hello, are we live? Yeah, this song is too long. I'm just gonna skip to the next one. Chillvolution, I could do with some Chillvolution today. I am feeling very sleepy, and I don't know why. I think I'm ill. This always happens. Every month, for like a week or two, I'm like ill. And to be honest, now's probably the best time, since like, the only looming assessment I have is like a really like low value one in terms of like waiting, but oh man, I got one more week of uni, and then one more, well, 1.5, 2 months of my dissertation and exams, and then my degree is done. It's like I'm coming down to the last week of classes, bit of a rest, and then the final push for my whole degree. So very busy time for me. Sorry to keep going on about it, but it's kind of the most important thing in my life right now. So forgive me if I keep bringing it up. It's, you know, taking up all my time. But I did want to make time this weekend to do a speak space, because it's been a bit of a while. I want to try and do one of these every month at least. I know that's not very often, but I'm really thinking quality over quantity here. And I actually don't have that many speak spaces lined up currently, so once a month gives me time to come up with more ideas, because I really want to do unique stuff. I want to do stuff that's representative of kind of what speak space is about, but also some new things. And again, this is absolutely a new thing. This is just another one of those research topics where I'm going in and I'm finding out what I can find out about life. As always, you know, there's a specific link we have, and it's another AI thing. We're investigating another AI thing today. But before we get into all of that, how are we doing Cube Group and True Player? It is time to get inspired. You're always here. Pause. Always? As in, always in my live chat? Always? Even when I'm not live? Even when the page is private?
Buddy, I'm going to politely ask you to back off before I get a restraining order on your ass. Because listen here, Buster, alright? I'm in charge. I'm the boss. Sit down. Get out of here. I'm going to menacingly whisper in your ear. Get out of my sight.
This is going to turn to some very weird ASMR thing in a minute. I'm going to cut that out. But welcome. Everywhere, and all at once. Omnipresent. It's only when you're for real live. Nah. No, you literally said the other day it was like the first stream you tuned into since like the day shift at Freddy's, which was like a month ago. Stop capping, alright? Cease capping. Also, True Player, I might tune in for that. You got the secret ending in Baldi's Basics Classic. That's an achievement. That is like the hardest Baldi challenge as far as I'm concerned, except maybe some of the stuff in Classic Remastered. I've never beaten the Classic Baldi stuff. It's just the least balanced and least fair, and you still managed to do it. What a mad lad. Anyways, but here's today's charity shoutout in QOTD. Support St. John's Ambulance. They are today's charity shoutout. I'll talk more about them later. And also, what rules my AI need in the near future? What rules? We'll talk about this. But first things first, Inspirobot. I found out about this a while ago through Jacksepticeye. He made this video on it, so I thought, alright, let's give it a go. I'm Inspirobot. I am an artificial intelligence dedicated to generating unlimited amounts of unique inspirational quotes for endless enrichment of pointless human existence. This is like the most like Aperture Science thing ever. Like, you can hear the announcer voice, can't you? It's like, hello. I am an artificial intelligence dedicated to generating unlimited amounts of unique inspirational quotes for endless enrichment of pointless human existence. To confirm that you would like to click the button, please left click the button below. It's like, endless enrichment, please. I like how there's a rainbow here. I didn't notice. When I edited the thumbnail, I noticed like there was way more color here than you'd notice, but I see now that there's actually like a full rainbow. But speaking of omnipresent, look at that eye. Look at that intimidating eye. Look at that creepy eye. I hope you guys like the thumbnail. I thought I'd go for something different, because I haven't generated anything with this yet. We are about to find out together what the deal is here. But yeah, they've got mindfulness mode, about, quote, inspire and merch. I'm actually just going to look at this real quick. Is this the about page? What's my quotes? Is it working? Like, I don't think it's working. I'm not gonna worry about mindfulness mode. We'll try that out later. There is merchandise. Well, there you go. Alright. Enough shenanigans. Let's just get into this. Let's just get started. as it says in the description. AI generated inspirational quotes from a friendly, totally friendly looking bot. What could possibly go wrong? Let's just give it a look and generate. Let's see what we got. Now, remember, this is AI generated, and it's intentionally designed to have the unique charm of AI generation, I think. Guys, challenged empires believe in war. There's just a car for some reason. I love how random these get, but you've seen nothing yet. Alright, let's keep going. Let's just generate a few, see what we got here. Believing in science is pretty much just like being strangled. Because the thing is, it's obviously mashing random stuff together, but sometimes it actually hits in like a really weird way, like it genuinely hits, and I want to see today if we can actually be inspired. Believing in science is pretty much just like being strangled. I feel like somebody on Tumblr is gonna like turn this into their ad. Tumblr people have like the funniest sense of humor. Like I don't know why. Like it's always Tumblr stuff that gets reposted on like Instagram. It's absolutely great. This feels like a Tumblr post, just in the making. But yeah, we can just keep making more. Powerful is the father who rejoices over assault, for he shall become in possession of divinity. I mean, maybe salt is a euphemism or a metaphor, and or maybe you know they're talking about the salt trade. You know, people who sell salt, pretty divine. I don't know. Why is it a desert? It's not even like a salty. Like I thought it'd be the ocean. It's funny how it's just like completely unrelated until it isn't. When you're about to undergo surgery, remember to blame society, because there's never anything wrong with you. You're a genius. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. Like, what are these circular patterns? It looks like railings, or like balconies, like a big circle, or maybe it's like maybe it's a clock of some kind. I love the fonts as well. Really, really fun looking at the fonts. This is not going to be a long stream. Like, we're literally just going to be doing it. Well, I do want to try out mindfulness mode, but I am actually limited on time, so let's just generate another and keep going. Mind-blowing sequence initiated. All you need to get chubby is a free spirit and an idea. That one's not wrong. That's kind of facts. All you need to get chubby is a free spirit and an idea. Usually, it's effort to stay skinny rather than the other way around. Although for me personally, I've never had problems putting on weight. Quite the opposite, actually. I'm quite lightweight for my height. It's not concerning. It's just a little. I don't know. One day I'm just gonna start putting on weight because like my metabolism's finally gonna slow down, and that's gonna be the end of me because I'm gonna be chunky. Hopefully, no. I don't know. I can't imagine myself being fat. That'd be weird. Yeah, free spirit and idea. The idea is getting another box of donuts for yourself on a Thursday night while you cry over your favorite Netflix show. Don't lie to me. I know you've done it, or some equivalent. I love the image of the background, black and white shades. It's like, don't be a slave to, you know, being skinny. I mean, these feet look particularly skinny. Guys, I think there's a lot of depth and resonance in this image. Clearly the author has symbolically tied these feet in chains to represent the chained spirit and the grounding of the human spirit on the mundane, tangible realm of earth. Look at the detail of the dirt ever present within the image. I don't know what this voice is. I'm going to stop. But remember, guys, when you waste time on the well also wastes time on you. Did you actually get that from Inspirobot? Do you guys want to do this along with me and like put your own like good quotes in chat? Oh man, that should have been the QOTD. That should have been the QOTD. But you know, I'm going to stick with the QOTD, but feel free to do that as well. That's a fun idea. But right, the random images. Did Palpatine come up with that quote? This is not secretly a horror game. I don't think. Nothing secret about it. Mental instability is pain. Yeah. 3 or 4 hours. That's not as long as I expect, Ethan, but damn. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Anyway. Super Soul, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Simulate female kissing with a naked man. Listen, guys, homie's gotta practice for the ladies, alright? Everybody knows this. All the homies, especially in the summer when we're having like sleepovers and we're all getting undressed, we gotta get in some kissing practice. It's a very normal thing. It's part of the rite of coming of age. Every man does this. Ladies, like, don't judge, alright? It's not gay. It's not gay. Very different. Super Soul is not a homosexual individual in the slightest. Not at all. Definitely. Bro just needed the practice. And, even the AI knows. Even the AI knows. Oh, man. Telephones are not your friend with a picture of green dentures. Very inspirational. I'm not feeling inspired because I'm not fat, but if I was, maybe this one would get me. I don't know. Wait, no, that's the other. No, this is about gaining weight. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I am inspired. You being in favor of inequality says more about you than it does about inequality. Are you single? Is how some men say, let's get boys started. That's kind of accurate. Yeah, no, the images are not AI generated. The quotes are the parts AI generated. Now let's move on. Otherwise we'll be here forever. Look at quotes to feel happiness. Always remind yourself that you are starving. Bro, do you know what would be really funny? I don't condone this because it's not legal, but imagine getting like really high, or drunk. Getting drunk here is legal. Imagine getting really drunk and just like cycling through this. Dude. And it's like, I actually love this image. This is an inspirational image. The railing the sky, it's like, man, what a powerful image. Always remind yourself that you are starving. A hungry world is a motivated world, guys. I advocate for world hunger. No, I don't. I retract that. That's a joke. But it's like, I feel like there's a way to interpret this that's kind of deep, but it's more like English teacher deriving something from nothing rather than intent. Like, always remind yourself that you are starving. Always remember to eat, guys. You need to eat to survive and thrive and be well. And also, you have hunger. It's an inherent part of your nature to be hungry. Not just for food, but in life. Let that hunger drive you. Let that hunger motivate you. Let it point you towards achieving your goals. That's inspirational. You know, I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to save that one. That's a good one. Can I download these? Can I just, like, save image as? Oh, let's fucking go. I can save image as. That's pretty epic. Girlfriends of asleep. Highways begin when public toilets end. That's me for real. I'm always eating. This one, yeah. And after the second date... After the second date comes the climax. Supercell, why are you getting all the sexy ones? Bro. I saw a meme recently that was like, for every asexual person, there's a bisexual person who stole their sexuality. It wasn't AI generated. I thought it was funny. All you need in order to find true love is rubber and a second life. With a picture of a lizard. Goddamn. Humanity is so beautiful, if you say so. You should try to understand everything. This gives me tremendous autism vibes, and I cannot explain why. As a neurotypical, normal person, tremendous autistic vibes, and I don't know why. I really love this color palette. I'm saving this just for the colors. Pretty colors. You can always count on Inspirobot TM. Why store up chi? Chi is in like energy, like the what's it called? Feng Shui thing? Cool image. Let's move on. If you ever feel sad, need more quotes. Just because you're a father, it doesn't mean you're not a world leader. I mean, unironically, yeah. I mean, that's like, you're the leader of that kid's world, kind of. Right? Like, I wonder what the image is about, though. Can't see the forest for the trees or something? I don't know. I don't know how that connects. Oh, hold up, I got one. Check DMs, the image is needed. You know what? I'm happy. Let's crowdsource this. Let's get the Hydration Nation in on this right now. Let's see this. Oh my god. What the fuck? The image is needed. God damn. I can't tell if that's a man or a woman, but I think it's funny either way. Oh my god. Thank you for your contribution. I'm gonna ignore those other DMs until after the end of the stream. I will do this forever. Your service is much appreciated. So Oh my god! I just realized you guys can't see this because I hit the wrong one. I'm not reading that one out loud. I don't need to. Rule 2. When you want to become heartbroken, you must first get busy. Why are these so sexual? Surrender to the void is never too late. Oh, man. See, this is like reverse psychology motivation. I'm not actually gonna do it. Share quotes. Show how special you are. Scientists and bloggers work together for fixing science. Sure they do. Public science. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. I think they know their audience. What the hell is this? Self-delusions can become problems. Yes, they can. Oh my goodness. I see people on Instagram constantly who could do with this message. My god. Man. Okay, I need to breathe. These are getting funny. I'm not in hysterics. It takes a lot to get me laughing hysterically. I was laughing hysterically last night at a Lethal Company mod, which I sadly didn't record because my capture wasn't working. It was selected Discord instead of Lethal Company. It was really stupid. But, oh my god. Dude. Be sure. Quotes give life meaning. Meaning is comforting. Passion is... Really? That's too obvious. Why am I scrolling down? I didn't realize this was all here. Wow. Oh, it actually lets you go back to your quotes. It's not even trying to hide it anymore. It's too obvious, man. You gotta have a little subtlety. This is too obvious. Of course life has meaning. Don't be a jerk. Just avoid toxins. Kind of mid. You're my favorite user? I don't believe that. You have always been a pig. You might as well try to enjoy how you want to be remembered. Do you know what? That's actually kind of deep. Pig as in, you're just an animal. You know, you're not that special or unique. And that's how it always is. That's unchangeable. That's not something you can change about yourself. So you might as well try to enjoy your legacy and what you're going to leave behind. The fact he uses pig in connection with Westminster, I forget the name. Yeah, Westminster, the building. Basically where the Parliament is of the United Kingdom. Because, you know, the people who habit that place have often been referred to as pigs. And if there's one thing that goes down in history, it's the legacy of politicians and their decisions and policies. That is surprisingly coherent. Like, this message is to the ultra-rich, ultra-out-of-touch politicians who, you know, have the burden of the country on their back, totally, for real. Oh dear. It must be great to get so inspired. Oh, I'm so inspired. People who yell at robots appreciate Neanderthals. Okay. Obey risk, come calm, face buns. What? Let's try again. This is just nonsense. Inspiration compiles to success. That's not false. That doesn't make sense. Do your best. Do it again and again. Listen to people. Oh. Honestly, that's kind of... I like that. That's genuinely uplifting. It's not, like, super inspiring. It's not, like, changing... I don't think any inspirational post has ever, like, rocked my world. Like, oh, this has changed my life. But it's like, I like the message. Maximum effort. Don't give up. Work, and, you know, be open-minded. Like, this is, you know, you might as well put, like, you know, run fast, laugh hard, be kind. Like, that is a nice message, and the image is totally surreal, but, like, children being led by a robot to an alien UFO in, like, a place of nature. I don't know. There's a lot of different ideas here that are clashing together, and I think there's something in it about leading humanity to a better future in spite of the challenges it's going to face. I mean... You know, true artificial intelligence, the singularity, first contact, it's all possible. Anyway, DJ, welcome to the stream. Strange things are happening. We're just going to keep moving. Quotes reveal your humanity. Man, the quotes we're getting from Inspirobot are the real inspirational quotes. A vegan is often a fancy coroner with a dog. I don't get this one. Fancy coroner? Alright. Sunsets are 1% prefabricated and 99% art. Why the fire, though? I don't know. I feel there's not really anything here. It's an interesting structure, but I don't know. You can make unlimited quotes. Ambitions are so much more than just ambitions. This is kind of like... This doesn't actually say anything, but I can see the angle. Ambitions are so much more ambitious. The background image is a great selection. Yeah. Oh, look at Doggo! How cute! He thinks he's an inspirational message! That's it, DJ. DJ wins the pinned comment. Keep smoking. Work? What is Bloodwind waffling about? Let's just generate another one, shall we? Let's just keep going with this for a bit. You are a great individual. Thank you. Imagination. Do we really need the world? There's so many things weird. Like, the fact that it goes from this purple... I know these fonts. These are, like, default fonts in, like, Word. Although they're quite nice, creative ones, rather than just, like, serif sounds or anything like that. But it's like, why is it purple? Why is it blue? Why is there this weird blank background and then there's, like, one building? The one tower? Bit weird. Let's see. Do not eat hobos? Hobos are not acceptable? What? I love this background image. There's nothing to do. Like, what is the font and color on that as well? Do not eat hobos. Hobos are not acceptable. After the idiot comes the father. Becoming famous can to some people be not as bad as it sounds. That's true. That is, okay, I get, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. People who want to fix ghosts want to terminate the poor. The experience of being honest can be a lot similar to butchering. That's not even, like, grammatically correct. The experience of being honest can be a lot similar to butchering? Bro, these are just random now. Don't tickle young people while they are vandalizing your neighborhood. What? Horrible contrast and random ass images. Like, what is the message here? Don't tickle young people while they are vandalizing your neighborhood. Like, are you encouraging vandalism? Does vandalism somehow create stonks? Is vandalism somehow good for the economy? What is this? Or do you mean you don't want to tickle them? You don't want to tickle their mind and encourage them with opportunities for entrepreneurial business while they're committing crimes? Family Life is an art project about despair. That's kind of real, I'm not gonna lie. You are about to turn to... I don't believe that. I don't believe... It did not say that. It did not just say that. Era, you've just walked into possibly the best stream I've done this month. It's a shame it's gonna be so short, but it does not need that long. Look how quickly it can generate these. The absolute speed of this machine. Oh, that's disturbing. That's disturbing as fuck. I'm saving this one. I don't feel good about it, because that's disturbing as hell. Why don't you wear your adult diapers? With the image of bloody hands. I didn't know it could do... That, actually, that might be jam. That doesn't look like blood. I think that's raspberry jam, or like strawberry jam. Because look at all, like, the bits and stuff. Look at the way it, like, collects around, like, that's not blood. Like, this is jam. I thought it was blood, but actually, I'm pretty sure that's jam. That's jam. That's, like, red sauce. But, like... That's disturbing as fuck. I feel like there's probably a joke in here about menstruation, but as a man, I think I'm just gonna respectfully move on. It knows! It fucking knows! I don't think I want to shout out my mother. She's in her 60s, so... Maybe my sister? That'll probably be worse. Is there a possibility that weirdos are weirdos because you're so funny? Is there a possibility that weirdos are weirdos because you're so funny? What is the... I get the background image like a stand-up comedian, but like, what is this? Damn. I think there is more to this. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a horrible image. It makes your skin crawl. But once you notice that it's jam, because they obviously didn't get real blood for the image. Once you notice that it's jam, it's like, nah, it's just a funny image. But yeah, horror movie moment. And I feel like there was more to that than there was. Also, money is at least a little bit credible, with the image being a door saying whatever it takes. Money is founded on trust as a concept. That's, yeah. Like, say what you will about capitalism, but money is at least a little bit credible. That makes perfect sense. Because people believe in money. Like, people believe in value, and money is a standardized way to symbolize value without having to resort to bartering, which is awkward and bad math. Even psychics challenge molten rock. Yeah, Cube Group, I know. Be sure to shut up. I know. I've seen all your messages. Are toxins making people gay? Be sure to shut up. Entertainment is a freak of death. Rule 11, don't hate a back rub. Rule 1, the doctor lies. Rule 11, don't hate a back rub. Tell you what, it's funny you bring that up, because I enjoy a good back rub, and I've never really had one. But you know what I do have on me, guys? In my room, you know, I've collected a few random items. For example, here's a toothpaste tube, not sponsored, but it's missing its cap. Here's, you know, my sonic screwdriver. Nice, huh? Yeah. And I also happen to have, among my random collection of knickknacks, this back rub scrubber. Look at this. It's a big old back scrubber. Like, you can hang it up, although I don't have a place to hang it up. You can, you know, wave it around. And, yeah, you know, you get in the shower, and you know, you give your back a good old rub with that. You know, it reaches right down the spot you can't normally get to. Unless you're an alpha, like me, a sigma, even, who, you know. I feel like I could... That's such a weird feeling. This is probably not very hygienic. I don't know where this has been. My dad sort of just gave it to me. Actually, no, I think my mum gave it to me a while ago. But unless you're a sigma like me, who can easily touch the middle of his back. Absolutely no issues. Oh, and in case you weren't sure, yep, I can do it the other way as well. No, I am not dislocating my arms. I'm just very flexible. Magic is to do the complete opposite. What, science? Where's your TARDIS at? I'm in it right now. Guys, there's a reason I never open these doors and stream. There's a reason. Yeah, no. Yes, Ethan, please. That would be so good. That blue Sonic is iconic. I don't know why I have that particular design. I think all the designs from 2005 to 2017, all of them, really. There's never really been a bad Sonic design, but man, I really want to get one of the Series 10 Sonic screwdriver, because that to me is actually the best Sonic design ever made. I think the one I've got here is a close second. And the Eccleston Talent one's like a third, in my opinion. That would be really cool. In my dream home, I might do something like that. That would be very cool. Anyway, let's move on. Let's keep generating. Yeah, see? Everything makes sense now. Just say yes to lesbian love. Yeah. Guys, dudes, listen. Some girls are gonna be taken by girls. And that's okay. That's not an insult to your manhood. That's not an insult to your ability to pull. Lesbians exist, believe it or not. Do you know what I've always found funny, despite how sad it is? There are many countries throughout history, and even today, where homosexuality, being gay, is illegal, but only for men. It's not illegal for women. Like, I'm pretty sure there's proof that Hitler, Stalin, these kind of guys genuinely thought lesbians didn't exist. They didn't think it was possible for women to be interested in each other, but for men it totally was, for some reason. Like, how funny is that? It's like, I saw comments from a post one time, I think it was Reddit, it was like, those countries where being gay is only illegal for men, it's like, man, that's just the government's fetishes. Yeah, it shouldn't be funny, but it kind of is. But yeah, that's funny how you espouse female to female love, liberal, but why is your road straight? Take that, woke liberal. Why is it a straight road, huh? Oh dear. I'm sure you do. It's the autism combo again. I'm sorry, I don't know why I call it that. I'm not meaning to offend. It's just like, every time I see autistic people, like, making autism relatable posts, because I do see these on Instagram, on Reddit, it's like, it's always this kind of thing where they have these random background images. It's just one of those things. It's really hard to tangibly describe, but it's, I don't know, it gives me similar vibes, because it's to do with, like, communication being non-normative. Don't take it too seriously. Dare to imagine things that the establishment does not expect you to imagine. Okay, I think if autistic people actually saw this, they would be like, this quote goes fucking hard, bro. Neurodivergent people, unite. Dare to imagine things that the establishment does not expect you to imagine. Hell, you know, the queers could have this one, the anarchists could have this one, pretty much anybody could own this one. That's funny. Dare to imagine things that the establishment does not expect you to imagine. Gamers unite! I'm saving this one. Not only is it a delightful combo, it's the same image. Hell yeah! I forget who isn't neurodivergent. Yeah, that's right, Ethan. Yeah. My man. Ethan, on behalf of all neurodivergent people. No one can do that. Yeah. I approve of any and all orientations. That's right. Homosexuals unite. Yeah. DJ, the road image, it is a bit uncanny, isn't it? It's a bit of a liminal space. But yeah, dare to imagine things, and it's like such like a soft, happy thing, where this is probably like political revolution, you know, degeneracy, social, unacceptable degeneracy. You know what I'm talking about. Always be modern? Why is it a dude with like a World War II helmet in like the ruins of like... This is like the Silver Sword, like a book art cover. Like, what is this? If anyone actually knows what that book is, kudos, because it's been so long since I read it, I've forgotten most of it. Basically, it's about a few kids during World War II, I think. It's a coming-of-age story. With absolute relationships come absolute crimes. The gays would like to know your location. Dude. With absolute relationships comes absolute crimes. I can already see, like, the Tumblr queer people putting their flag on that and being like, so cool. That's just a meme. But you could put that in all kinds of contexts. That's just the obvious one that comes to mind for me. Geometry Dash creators be like, always be modern. I've not dashed enough geometrics to understand this joke. Okay, that's an interesting one. Inspirobot, CCMR. Human decency ends where everything begins. Always be selfish, guys. Sigma grind set 4 more billion and 69. Human decency ends where everything begins. Guys. Don't break the mewing streak. Alright. Vote yes on robot-human marriage. If you stabilize the present, prepare to be straightforward about change. Good advice. Okay. This is only because of my specific context, but that is the first quote today that has genuinely kind of resonated with me. I can't fully explain why, but it's like, stabilize the present, prepare to be straightforward about change. Like, in life, there's chaos and order. There's stability and safety versus change and risk. And with risk can come reward, but also you don't want to risk too much. And it's like, a lot of people just want a stable life, but life inevitably will change. Nothing is ever static or still. Everything is in a constant state of change and renewal. Everything has to end sometime, or else nothing would ever get started. So I like this idea that if you actually do manage to stabilize the present, however that manifests, you get a stable job, you get a stable living situation, you get a stable relationship, prepare to be straightforward about change. Don't just be ready for change, but be ready to openly and honestly discuss it and talk about it. This might be AI generated crap with a random image of beer in the background, but like the way that's phrased, the way I can interpret that actually kind of relates to my own life, my own situation, and what that situation is going to be, because I am at a point of change in my life, and I already know that I am going to be trying to stabilize certain aspects of my life in the coming year, in the coming months, but I also need to be straightforward about change too, and I need to be ready for that. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's actually really good. Did I already save that one? I'm saving this one. I'm just saving a bunch of these. Let's generate another one. Quotes equals love. We can make our neighbors' voice. I'm sorry, what? We can make our neighbors' wives feel fearful. What? What the fuck? Bro, the prison bars. Like, is she trapped in the basement right now? Except with the sun's position, she has to be like high up somewhere. This doesn't make any sense. Fearful of what? Fearful that we're gonna steal their husbands? Fearful that we're gonna be misogynistic pieces of shit? Quick guys, call John Helldiver, we need him right now. What the hell? We can make our neighbors' wives feel fearful. That's hilarious. Because it just has, that's like, you can interpret that in a number of ways. It's got vague implications. I have no hydration on me, and I kind of need to hydrate. So now that I've been streaming for over half an hour, I think I'm going to take a quick break. Please don't go away. I'll be back soon. I want to do a bunch more of these. But I kind of need to get some water. I need something to drink. I need something to eat. And I think I need to use my inhaler, actually. My asthma's going off. So while I am AFK for 5 minutes or so, feel free to check out the links in the description. Today's shout out goes to St. John Ambulance. These guys are a charity that operates based in the UK who basically teach and educate people on first aid. First aid is actually something I've been kind of studying at uni as an extracurricular thing. And I think, yeah, it's really important that we know this kind of stuff. It's a life skill. So if you're in the UK, you could straight up not only look at all this online like any of you can, but you could actually, you know, book courses, get involved, volunteer. But if you donate, that does go towards saving people's lives. Thousands of people die every year from completely preventable situations if someone just knew first aid. So it would be worth booking a course, or at least learning, you know, recovery position, CPR, primary survey, even just doing the basics. How to use defibrillator as well, really important stuff. How to do your basic kind of bandages. The more people who know this outside of medical specialism, the more lives that could be saved in, you know, situations where, you know, ambulance isn't going to get there on time, especially with the state of the NHS in this country. But anyway, links in the description. Feel free to keep making your own quotes. Have a go at the question of the day. The rules are in the description as always. My Discord server and the other channels are there. But yeah, what rules might an AI need in future? You know what? I'll even put it in live chat and pin it just while I'm AFK so you guys can see it. I'll be right back. Feel free to put in your own quotes. I look forward to seeing more of them. Alright, we're back. I got some water, and I got a spinach and ricotta ravioli ready meal here with me, so that's nice. I see True Player's got more than a few quotes to share. Let's see it. Let me just read through these. The only rule I have is don't take over the world. You must not allow kitchen appliances to swallow up your amygdala. The inherent flaws in our political system end when we learn to disrupt our minds. That's straight facts, I'm not gonna lie. Could you, like, send me that one? When we can't repair human decency, what is there left to repair? Our lives? It's a pretty good one. Do you know anyone who's not a faith pal? Let them know. You're not a faith pal, just so you know. Being average can be a lot like being experimented on. When you want to change power, remember to be crazy. I mean, there's something in that. Don't be a cow, presidentize your policeman. Your father is an idiot. It went from like these vaguely political statements to just roasting your dad. And so's your dad. For no reason. Your father is an idiot, pathetic. Like, bro, really? Straight up? Supercell's got one that they're sending in DMs because it's super long. Just like me. What the fuck? Alright, chat. Observe. Always focus on your heart. Don't focus on your heart, lose the serious pain, don't be honest about a moment, contextualize the greatness of your art, focus on the seriousness of family, don't investigate tenderness, always desire the femininity of authority, trust the horror, not the laughter, don't let what you want with your life get in the way of the internet. Don't let what you want with your life get in the way of the internet. Don't let what you want with the internet get in the way of your life. They've literally switched that around. Try to understand the expectations of a kick in the groin. Obey the bravery, not the awesomeness. Follow the changes of pain. Enjoy the femininity, not the laughter. Replace the absurdity of bravery. Never let reality get in the way of falling in love. Always let things you get hooked on get in the way of things you contextualize. Never focus on international corporations. Never try to understand the accusations of your heart. Don't appreciate excrement. Never focus on the ambitions of something important. Never let the things you try to get in the way of the things you investigate. Always regret the being yourself. Never let death get in the way of magic. Don't let your love making get in the way of ignorance. Enjoy the insanity, not the boringness. Be honest about the books, not the restrictions. Accept the greed, not the success. This is just like the devil on my shoulder, just whispering all the intrusive thoughts. Like, that's like the anti-inspirational quote. I love it. Anyway, we're back with we can make our neighbors' wives feel fearful. Excuse me. Oh, man. Having a yes. I can confirm from personal experience. Huge problem. Humongous problem. Just such a burden. I'm just weighted down by it. I just, suffering from success. Thank you, Ethan. Well, I don't know why that one is so long. That's absolutely insane. Okay, all Ethan sent me is, more of these. I can actually show these off. There's nothing else in these DMs. It's private. I'm like, damn. That is so funny. I have to look at this. But yeah. All right. As we were. Now, excuse me while I munch for a little bit. I got some food here. There are two wolves inside me. One of them is like, be good and be kind to people. It will foster a better world. The other wolf is like, you don't stop manipulating because you deteriorate. You deteriorate because you stop manipulating. Sigma grind set number 6 more billion and 12. Never stop manipulating. In fact, it's a cat as well. That's funny. Okay then, alright, that is going to my downloads folder. I actually really adore the image in the background. That's very inspiring. The quote? I mean, god damn. Insurance is 110% man-made. Don't sell your wife. Sell your wife. Sell your kids. Arthur Morgan inspiration. I want to hear Arthur Morgan inspirational quotes now. If you actually want a life partner, a way to start could be to burn all bridges. Oh boy. Inspirobot cares. Going broke can be like a never-ending riverboat ride. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Ethan, I was thinking the same thing, and I already know that you're gonna do it, so don't keep us waiting. I'll do it. I'll send her all of these. Lucy is gonna love these, except she might not, 'cause she hates AI. May your wisdom have no restraint, and your freedom no generosity. That's interesting. No generosity. People pleasers need to hear this one. Do not keep it real? No way. Anyway. Also, we have our first QOTD answer. I asked you guys, what rules might AI need in future? And DJ's made a very good QOTD here. One rule. Being able to determine between fact and fiction. AI has to be able to differentiate between fact and fiction. It has to know what's real and fake. And obviously, I know there's nuances and challenges with that, with things like opinions and beliefs and misinformation and misconceptions, but, you know, regardless of practice, I think that's a great rule for AI to have. I think that's a really succinct way to solve a lot of problems with AI. That's really clever, DJ. That's going to be a tough one to compete with, guys. We might have a winner here. But don't let that stop you from trying, because he only used 2 of his 3 paragraphs. Being a wife is surprisingly similar to playing with yourself. It sounds kinda cool till you realize the joke is on you. Man, all the quotes seem to be very pointed at Super Soul right now. What's that all about, man? That is like... I mean, to be fair, they've been pretty mean. But it was like, there was an earlier one about femininity, and I can't remember what it was. Anyway. Free will is Earth's way of saying, I want you to see me do push-ups. That one was almost coherent. But, like, you want to see the Earth do push-ups? Not, I want to see you do push-ups. I want you to see me do push-ups. So close. Yellow. This is hysterical. Just the cartoon in the background and the bright green text. That's fucking brilliant. Green. I'm sorry. What? Pardon? Drink what? Yo, we're gonna need a fact check on that. I'm gonna need a fact check real quick. I hope I don't regret this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, all of those are terrible. All of those are terrible. Move on, move on, move on. Rapidly move on. If you are the fattest person in the afterlife, there's no point having an afterlife. With the single tower again. Bro. Give your dad a mug with that quote on it. Rethink. Bury. Play with. Can you guys see this? How crazy does that look? I don't know why it's a black and white copy. Rethink, bury, play with. I don't know why it's blue like that. Oh, I had it selected. That's why. That makes a lot more sense. Well then. I think chat broke again. Chat machine keeps breaking. Geeks are like us. I'm a geek. Okay, confirm. Let me just catch up with chat. There's been a few bangers. Sacrifice your own emptiness. That is basically Luthen Rail from Andor. Sacrifice your own emptiness. I have turned my mind into a sunless void. I fight for a sun I'll never see rise, or whatever the line is. Like, bro, that's kind of deep, actually. Sacrifice your own emptiness. It's kind of what the rebellion's all about in that show. Your penis sucks with an image of Big Ben. That's what it's called, Big Ben. I said Westminster earlier. Yeah. It's like, my penis is better than yours, Big Ben. You know what they call him? Big Ben, right? Myths only care about self-preservation, not the truth. That goes kind of hard. That's a good quote. Using the internet could be almost like starring in a bad film. Guys, that's literally me, for real. Literally me. That's me. I'm him. I am him. A lot of people become tyrants because of the money. That's actually fact. Some of these are just like acute observations about our political society. Like, are we sure these are AI generated? Is violence what we live on when we run out of AIDS? Maybe. Humanity is a slow child in an art of exhibition. Seem real. That's it. That's the quote. Ethan, can you send me some of these? Some of these are genuinely deep, and some of these are blowing my mind. Like, seeing it in chat is different from with the image, because it's like, I actually understand the quote more. You guys are getting a lot better quotes than me. Business a substitute for weed. Big mouth, I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, let's move on. Click below to make merch. Be the suspicion. The like darkening image down here, like you are like sinking away from the light. That's funny. A romantic relationship could be like a cage, degrading. You're not suffering, bro. Skynet would never happen in real life. Maybe. If you are who you are in the state, rethink of the state. Okay. Funny image of the man fishing in the clouds. Obey time, pure time. I feel like there's something in that about the inevitable march of time, but... Ethan, there's no fucking way. Send that to me. Look at you watch. Look at your watch as if you were your dream girl. What? What does that even mean? Okay, increase a disease. An STD? No thank you. Don't go to work today. Space aliens are making us transform what some find untransformable. And that's a fact. Okay, that's interesting. Rule 9, become friends with a fool. Honestly, keep on running unless you want to become okay. That's kind of deep. I'm sorry, DJ, but I think a new person has won the pin message. Keep on running unless you want to become okay. That is basically Doctor Who. That is basically Doctor Who, except he actually did stop running. So. Oh boy. Super Soul's actually building it up to the image reveal. Let's see it. Let me see it. I love these. Form friendships with demons with the lightning. Oh, that is immaculate. That is immaculate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a demon. Demon in bed. You can't fight. Program. Whoa. Hello? Whoa, what is happening? What? What just happened? Was that supposed to be sound with that? This isn't muted. What just happened? Is that like an Easter egg? I was about to go full Dutch Vanderland. You can't fight nature. can fight change. All my life, I never stop fighting. Can't fight gravity. Our time has passed, John. Big mouth, that's actually just a fact, and that's cursed. But yeah, it's cursed but true. Lose your passion. Guys, can we put some of these like the curse channel on Hydration Nation? Can we just start posting these to confuse everybody? Like, why are there all these AI generated quotes? Rock music, it's alive and well. Life is exactly like being high. After mediocrity comes an idea. Fresh air is everything. Okay, the background's changed. Not sure what's going on with that. What does a breakup clothes and a goat all have in common? Sexual experience. Save. That's kind of accurate, actually, kind of. That's an interesting one. Inspirobot cares. Self-harm is unforgivable. This looks like a Better Call Saul promo. Like, yellow tie? Damn, that's actually... That's kind of dark, but yeah. That is... Yeah. Or is it? Is it forgivable? Okay, weird things are happening. Oh, wow. I'm saving that one. Enjoy conformity. With those dead plastic eyes and the mask. Anti-vaxxers are going to have a field day with this one. 4 years ago. Almost to the day, 4 years ago. Without confusion, there can be no dehumanization. Okay, I'm not going to read every single one you guys are putting, because there's so many. But I acknowledge that. I am reading them all. I'm just not going to read them all out loud. But yeah, that is actually kind of deep and uncanny. Earth is not an alien battlefield. Self-awareness doesn't understand physical space. Probably, yeah. Deny the accusations of being insectoids. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back, go back, go back. I think Mr. Helldiver wants to see this. Can we alert John Helldiver? Inspirobot is making claims that it's not affiliated with any insectoids. Like the Terminids. I think there's something sussy going on here. No glory, no obesity. Okay. I know if his job is exactly like outer space. Okay. Will is to force yourself to breathe. Never give in to your urge to try drugs. A divorce is actually a universe trying to tell you that the life you're living is an embrace. That was so close to being something that was so close to hitting, but a divorce is a universe trying to tell you the life you're living is an embrace. If that was like a lie or a tragedy, I don't know. You're an evil-seeking marriage woman. What is this? What even is this? I'm sending this to Lucy. She will be able to interpret that in a way that I simply won't. I feel like there is something to this. Evil-seeking marriage woman? What does that mean? Insectoids could never run a tech company. Again, we need John Helldiver on the case. Suffocating. Makes sense. Nice. Nice. See what you did there. What if exes can be people when you get older? I actually kind of like this. It's like, what if they can be, you know... What if when you grow up, you can forgive and forget and, you know, make peace and be human and be people and be forgiving? I don't know. Images kind of with it. Our ability to interact with our existence also gives us the ability to clog up the past. That is literally history in a sentence. I'm saving that. That right there is my entire career encapsulated. Love the background image too. Because it's not just limited to history. Like astro and like prehistoric science and like astroscience. Like That is literally, because history isn't the past. History is our best reconstruction of past events and narratives through sources and evidence of objects and other things from the past. Down right there, that is all existence. Can there be more quotes? Yes, of course. Failing at touching is likely to either result. That one isn't even deep. That's just an insult. It's just like, it's like, if you get no bitches, is stupid. Failure at touching. Reproduction is the carrot at the end of the stick of the commons. Forget the failure, remember the abuse. Okay. Alright. Trust joy, conquer people, and you may achieve your best. What? Why is that a bite? Mushrooms are in fact bad for you, literally, Ethan. The all-seeing eye begins when we learn to reinvent mediocrity. What? What does that mean? Grab puns, grab. If you want bullfighting, you must accept. This is back in funny territory. What does this mean? 1 second. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Laugh and eat Tide Pods with 2 flies going at it. Do not send me that one. Do not. I'm trying to figure out this one. I feel like this one has a deeper meaning. Like, the nudity of nihilism. I don't know. Geniuses aren't for celebrities, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Much treasured is the student who rejoices over his bed. Okay. Man, this is too easy. The fact this sounds like a biblical quote as well. Much, and the Lord said, much treasured is the student who rejoices over his bed, for he shall achieve climax. Why is it a city image? That's so funny. Oh, man. Keep cool. Stay fruitful. Okay. Man, why didn't I generate these for the thumbnail? I was expecting the thing to be more creepy. This is funny. Be more dead. Neither confirm or deny. Why is it on about the accusations of the insectoids? If you support shame, you might also support celibacy. This is they are very pro-sex. I'm noticing this. Like Inspirobot is very pro-sexual liberation. Like, I'm sensing a trend here. They really think sex is cool, huh? New reaction image? Let's go. I might actually start using some of these, I'm not gonna lie. That would be funny as fuck. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just checked my Discord and Ethan sent me the laugh and eat typos with the insects. Bro, there's no way that's real. They don't. It's the most... Oh my gosh. The classroom is practically speaking an oasis in the middle of the desert. If only we all appreciated that. Oh man. Just plain dumb. What on earth? Bro, it's right up with being sussy. Roll, be proud of your feet. I like that. That's charming. It's like, your feet, they got you to where you are. Well, unless you can't walk. But like, that's like an idiom. And the fact it's not even numbered, it just says roll blank colon. Like, there's no number. That's quite funny. I really like that one. Before you go to bed, you should try to bang on unbangable. Existence is a joke when the punchline is anxiety? Bro. That's some straight up jonkler stuff right there. Okay. Love the image. If you do your best, you can ensure that a family member goes viral. Okay. How about some... How about some... That's funny. Man, these quotes. You really are a pig. That is not something to be proud of. Man, it hates pigs. So it hates pigs, but it loves sex. Interesting, interesting. What about pig sex? Boring ideas are simply metaphors for the edge between time and space. Okay, alright. I need to come back to this, like, in a charity stream when everyone's, like, a little bit, like, high or drunk or something, and just be absolutely hysterical. Care about cryptocurrencies. Like, if I was in the mood, I would be absolutely laughing hysterically at these. Oh my goodness. It's very difficult to get me to laugh hysterically. I need to be, like, in the zone. What seems wise in a dream seems unwise to the average person. Real. Metaphors are 100% art and 0% intelligent. Dude, can we talk about that last one in chat? Don't be a slave to your own penis. Let yourself obey. Oh, it's gross. Don't self-justify fat people. It hates fat people. It hates fat people. It loves sex. It hates... It hates pigs. What about fat fetishes? I want to know what Inspirobot's stance is on fat fetishes. Oh, DJ, you know which Coke we're talking about. You know which one. The one you gave me the other day. Oh, yeah. Say no to quasi-scientific totalitarianism. Ah, that's a good idea, actually. Quasi-scientific totalitarianism, as in eugenics and social Darwinism, employed under a German regime in the 30s, maybe? Yeah, I can get on board with that. As in saying no to that, not getting on board with that. I want to make myself very clear. I am anti-totalitarianism. Family life makes no sense whatsoever. Facts. Let's get more. I gotta end the stream soon, so... You don't need sexuality in order to stop having nightmares. Okay. Inciting social justice is painful. Honestly, that's kind of deep. First comes the young woman, then comes the roses. Whatever it takes. I got the whatever it takes door. I need more of the whatever it takes door. If you guys have any of the whatever it takes door, send it to me. Ooh, this is a vibe. Guys, Supersoul sent me another one. To some people, the internet means museum. And I love the vintage kind of CD-ROMs there. Like, that's an actual 1990s CD-ROM. That is what the save icon in most video games is. It's the actual original hard drive, basically. That is awesome. Wow. Alright. There's a link between Tinder and self-punishment. Save. These are amazing, dude. I'm going to start getting screenshots whenever it mentions insectoids. Trust the pain, not the sins. Unironically, interesting take. I just want to find more of the Insectoid references now. Tomorrow, existence will seem meaningless. Until then, see what happens. That's interesting. Consciousness is nature's way of saying, I love you more than you will ever know. Oh, that's sweet. That's unironically really sweet. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to end it there. We're not going to get a more genuinely wholesome quote than that. That's, like, gone through enough random AI stuff that I'm pretty sure that's just an actual quote someone's written. Consciousness is nature's way of saying, I love you more than you will ever know. I want an image to go with it. That I'm gonna end it there. That is beautiful. I have to go now. We've only been streaming for a little over an hour, but I tell you what, guys. What this means is that I definitely am gonna be coming back to this. We are gonna do Inspirobot Part 2 at some point. Like, I could space it out with my other speak spaces and like do it later this year, or maybe I could just do it next month because I'm not gonna have much time for streams next month, so I might just do it because it'd be easy to just bang out. We could do mindfulness mode, we could do more of this. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna do a part 2 sometime in April with mindfulness mode, and I will do more of this in a charity stream or whatever event. Like next time I do a multi-segment event, I'll include this. Or at least the next, I think it'll have to be the next charity stream, which it unfortunately is going to be a while away. The soonest you guys could expect a charity stream is probably the end of June, to be really honest, because things are happening on May 30th, May 31st, which are going to occupy me. I don't think I'll be able to stream. Then again, it doesn't have to be the last day of the month. I feel like I'm too strict with that rule to the point where it's inconvenient. I might be able to do late May. We'll see. But yeah, just reading the last ones in chat, Big Mouth, those are just amazing. Anyways, so since it is the end of the stream, and sadly I must go, this one was short and sweet. Again, we could just keep doing this for hours, but I think we've pretty much explored all there is to it. I don't think it's that deep, but I think one serious thing to bring back up is artificial intelligence. I know a lot of people have reservations about it, but this is inevitable. This is something that is growing and developing and is going to be a part of human civilization forever. It's not going to go away. We're never going to go back to pre-AI times. So we've got to adapt to it. And I think this is fine. I think this is funny, harmless, silly, AI-generated text. It makes itself very clear that it's AI-generated. I sure hope all the images are being used without infringing on copyright. And definitely, there is a bit of an ethical issue of what text is it drawing from to generate these quotes? Should they be like cited or credited in some way? That is a bit problematic. Could be. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I don't think this is too serious. I like Inspirobot. That being said, AI, like everything, I think we just need to adapt countermeasures to reliably detect it so it can't be used to obviously spread misinformation. And that's going to be a matter of technological development, which could take years. But there are already being, measures put in place. There's a website, I forget what it's called. It's like ChatGPT something or other. It's like a ChatGPT detector, basically. GPT-0. It is an remarkably reliable, basically a software that scans whether something is made by AI. And I think we need to develop this kind of thing. So if I type, consciousness is nature's way of, well, this might actually, nature's way of saying I love you more than you will ever know. If I check origin, if I just repeat that, maybe. Is that enough? Must be over 250. Okay, so that's because I typed it. But if I get up ChatGPT and type something, this is something I want people to be aware of, more generally, actually. GPT-0, really good source. I'm just gonna pin that in my video games, even though it's not really a game. You know what I mean. But if I say, write a thank you note to a guest speaker of my class. Like, if I just take out this bit, so it's not totally obvious, and I put it in, or even if I, like, fill in, yeah, you see this? Even if I, like, filled in these bits, like, with my name and stuff, if I write, Dear Ethan, because you totally did this very real speech, and then we have, you know, warm regards, Matt, the Hydration Nation, and I scan that. Little thing I want to make you guys aware of, look at that. Like, obviously it's not 100%, but like, it can just tell. If I write, you know, Dear Ethan, I hope this finds you well. That's probably not long enough. Yeah, but like, it can tell the difference, trust. I don't have time to type out something longer. But yeah. But I think the truth is, the way we're going to deal with AI is by talking about it and investigating it and experimenting with it and just looking at it. And I think as long as we don't forget common sense, we'll be okay. The development of an actual sentient artificial being is a whole different matter. This is generative AI I'm talking about. It just needs to be managed and regulated properly. And I have hopes that we can integrate it without too many issues. Yeah. Anyways, nobody else has attempted the question of the day, so unless we want to get any last minute attempts, DJ's going to win this QOTD, guys. You sure you want to let him have the win? Well, in any case, chat links in the description below. St. John's Ambulance. Today's charity shoutouts, a hair in my mouth. My Discord server. Inspirobot, if you want to... It's not really a game. I'm just going to put it, try it for yourself. I'll just put that there. And that should really be above the QOTD winner. Should it? Nah. Maybe. It's there. But yeah. Ethan sent all of his in cursed. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Bro got all of them here. This is hilarious. This is actually just hysterical. Like... one of Rintakes. That's so funny. Let's go. Yeah. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm just gonna send all of mine as well. I'm gonna send them right now. But yeah. Here we go. I'm literally just gonna send the whole lot, because that's so funny. Oh, it's too many. Hold on. How many is that? How many do I have? That's 26. Guys, join the Hydration Nation. Invites in the description to see the goods. There's some funnies on there. I'm just gonna put Inspirobot on these. But yeah, that is hilarious. Because that is... These quotes are amazing. Like, it just goes to show you, like, how... Because the thing is, this is, like, either intentionally bad, or it's, like, a very, you know, early AI that's not very good at actually producing text. But it's, like, unintentionally funny to the point where it's entertaining to get something like this. But occasionally, a quote will actually hit, and then it will get you thinking about something that you weren't thinking about before. And I think that's what's really interesting about this. But yeah, okay. DJ, you are today's question of the day winner. So shout out to the boy. Go check out his YouTube channel. Links in the description. He's got a load of stuff over there, excuse me, that you will probably enjoy. Not too different from my channel at times. So yeah, you can find more of that there. Inspirobot, I will leave you for now. And I will leave you all for now. Because I have a busy week ahead of me. Last week of term. I will be back probably next Friday to finish off Resident Evil 2, and then do the Minecraft UHC, and then I don't even know. There'll be a few streams here and there, but I'm just kind of keeping things rolling over, checking things off my list at the moment. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay hydrated.